So our batch is multi-cloud with the DevOps, right? So today we are going to start AWS, right? So this is a cloud computing introduction, okay? Yeah, so new guys who have joined today for only AWS, okay? Yeah, this is a multi-cloud batch. First we start AWS, after that DevOps, after that Azure, after that Google Cloud, okay? So this is multi-cloud with the DevOps batch. Fine. So it was started on 24th. So today we are going to start AWS. Fine. So anyone newly joined today? Anyone joined for only AWS? Anyone joined for only AWS? Can you say hi in the chat, or can you give your phone number, mobile number, and WhatsApp, and also email address in the chat? Can you provide your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat, so that will provide you previous recordings and the course content and other information. Okay, only AWS. Few people, right? Yeah, fine. So AWS will go very deep dive. AWS will go very deep dive. So this is a solution architect course. This is AWS solution architect. Okay. So nearly 40 services will be covered here. Nearly 40 services, right? So whatever services we are working on real projects, so all the services will be covered, right? Lambda function, networking part, auto scaling, load balancing, right? Firewalls, security groups, and also databases, EKS. So I'll show you course content. Okay, fine. Let's get started. Yeah, so those who joined today, so they don't know my name, my details, right? Let me introduce myself first. My name is Ram. I'm having the 16 plus years of experience in IT. Last 8 years, I'm working on DevOps and cloud practices, right? So my training experience is 6 plus years. Fine. Yeah, let's get started. First 30 minutes we'll work on this introduction part. After that, how to create AWS account, how can we go through the AWS console, what are the services available, let's try to understand. Fine. Yeah. So today's agenda here is, see here, what is cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, types of cloud computing, types of cloud services, what is cost saving, why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure. So why the cloud is very popular now. So why the AWS is very popular now in the market, right? So AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? AWS is in first place currently. So why that much of why the project teams are using widely? So why what are the main advantages of cloud? So let's try to understand today. Fine. So what is cloud computing? Anyone having idea? What is cloud computing? This is the definition which I collected from Google. So it is a on-demand availability of computer system resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user. What is on-demand? Anyone? What is on demand? We discussed already, right? So multi-cloud with DevOps in the introduction, we discussed, right? What is on demand? Anyone? On demand is nothing but immediately, instantly, right? So whenever we require any server, storage, network, resources, we can create within 1 minute, right? So which is nothing but on demand, right? So it is on demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power without direct active management by the user, right? So before going to this cloud, for example, let us assume that there is no cloud concept. There is no cloud concept. So all our infrastructure is hosted in the physical data center, local server room. So when we have local server room, all the infrastructure will be maintained by local server engineers. Local data center people will maintain the local servers, right? So local servers, server engineers will maintain servers, network engineers will maintain network, and load balancers will maintain respective engineers, right? So like that, locally we can handle. So when we have local server room, local resources will be having full control of them. So we can take the full control, right? Because we can stop servers, we can start servers, we can reinstall packages, we can reboot, we can upgrade, whatever we want, right? So that was the case few years ago. However, with the introduction of cloud, Everything has been changed now. So our infrastructure is no longer sitting inside of our local data center. Rather, it is being offered by a cloud provider like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. So whatever services we are using in the cloud, for that usage, we are paying the bills like gas bills, electricity bills, right? Yeah. So currently, every organization, every project team, they are migrating their applications to cloud infrastructure. So because of on demand. So immediately, instantly, right? And also cost saving. So it is on demand, instantly, and also cost saving. So when we go with the cloud servers, right, one third cost will be saved. So if you use physical server, for example, you need to spend $500. If you go with the cloud servers, only $100. For example, I'm saying, okay. Yeah, so that is why cost saving, time saving here. That is why every project team they are looking for cloud infrastructure. That is why we have huge demand for cloud and DevOps. Clear, right, everyone? What is the cloud computing? You understand, right, everyone? Clear, right? Yeah. Fine. So this is a data center. This is a data center. What is data center, anyone? Anyone having idea? What is data center? This is physical data center. Physical data center. So data center is a server room, right? Where we host all the servers, network, storage, load balancers, backup devices, switches, routers, right? Where we host all the devices, right? So in our office premises, we used to configure servers. So in our office, in Gachipoli campus, so we have server room. So we have data center, right? So earlier, 8 years back, 10 years back, people used to handle all the servers. One IT engineer sitting and they used to handle all the servers, network, databases, load balancers, everything, right? So that is old fashioned. So currently, what we are doing, we are using Amazon data centers, right? So who's handling these data centers? Who's handling these data centers? AWS vendor, right? AWS vendor, they're handling this data center. So as a customer, as a user, what we are doing, we are taking the resources and we are paying the bills as per the usage, right? So AWS vendor is maintaining the data center. So they provide the resources. So we can create and we can utilize the resources. For that usage, we are paying the bills, right? So earlier in our functions, family functions, we used to bring all the provisions, we used to bring all the items, we used to place one cook, he used to prepare all the food and all, right? So currently what we are doing everywhere, catering, right? So that is a new model, right? The same way, so when we give catering, so we don't need to buy any items and all, right? So they bring as per the requirement, as per the time frame, they bring and they serve and they close. So for that we have to pay the bills, right? Yeah. So the same way here also, AWS is providing all the resources, whatever you require, that we can use, that we can utilize, and for that usage we have to pay the bills. Fine. So currently AWS is very high secured and AWS is providing high availability. High availability, high security is most important here, right? So we are hosting applications on cloud data center, cloud servers. The cloud is unable to provide availability and security. What will happen? Client business will be impacted. So again, what we will do? We'll go back to physical servers. That is why, so AWS is maintaining very good security, very good availability, right? To protect the customer applications, to provide customer application availability 24/7 without any interruption. They're providing availability. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So as a user, we are connecting data center and we are creating resources and we are using resources, right? Yeah. Now this we already discussed in a DevOps introduction. So cloud computing at a glance, five essential characteristics, three service models, four deployment models. What are those? Let's try to understand quickly. 5 essential characteristics. Here we have first one is on demand. What is on demand? We discussed just now. Immediately, instantly, whenever we needed servers or resources, storage, network, we can create within 1 minute, which is nothing but on demand, right? So next one is broad network access. So whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can access from anywhere, from your home, from your office, from your mobile also you can access the resources with the proper authentication only, right? We can access the resources. Next one is the resource pooling. What is resource pooling? Whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can reuse n number of times. For example, I created one server and I attach one storage to the server. The project is completed. Project team asks us to delete the server. So once we delete the server, the storage will be available. That storage we can reuse. We can attach to other servers and we can reuse a number of times, which is nothing but resource pooling, right? Next one is rapid elasticity. Rapid elasticity. So which is nothing but we can increase the resources, we can decrease the resources by single click whenever needed. For example, I'm working on database server. The database server is giving performance issue. Immediately, instantly, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the storage, I can increase the processing speed, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity. So elasticity is different, scaling is different. While working on scaling, auto scaling, I'll show you how can we scale up, scale down. Okay. So next one is a measured service. Whatever services we are using in cloud, those are measured. For example, I'm using a server from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For that 9 hours, I have to pay the bills. I'm using one server from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. For that 1 hour only, I have to pay the bills. How many hours we use for that usage, we have to pay the bills, which is nothing but measured service. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions in this slide, anyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? Right. Next one is cloud service models. We have three service models are there, right? So IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. What is the IaaS? We create infrastructure. On top of that, we deploy respective tools, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, right? We create server. On top of that, we install required tools, right? Which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service. What is platform as a service, anyone? So, for example, I required Kubernetes. I can directly log into the AWS. I can use EKS. One service is there. Directly I can use. No need to install configure. That is platform already available instead of the AWS, instead of the Azure, instead of the Google Cloud. Already Kubernetes is there. Software as a service, which is nothing but it is mainly for reusability, like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon Shopping Site, Office 365. These are all comes under SaaS, right? So infrastructure as service, for example, this is my cloud platform. So in this IaaS, what we will do? We take one server. On top of that, we deploy Jenkins. So this is one server. This is one EC2 instance. The terminology is very important. So while working on services, I'll explain I give you the terminology. The terminology is very important, right? So this is a Jenkins server. On top of this, I installed configure Jenkins. So this is 81 batch server. I installed Jenkins on this. That is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. But my requirement is I require platform as service, right? For which what I will do, I can search EKS. See here, Elastic Kubernetes Service. This Kubernetes is already available here. If you want to install Kubernetes on top of server, we can create infrastructure. On top of that, we can install Kubernetes. That is IaaS. This is PaaS, platform as a service. This platform already integrated with the AWS, right? Not only in AWS. If you go with the Azure, in Azure also Kubernetes is there. This is Azure platform. In Azure also, if you search here AKS, see here Azure Kubernetes Service. Kubernetes is already there here. See here AKS, Azure Kubernetes is already there, right? So if you go with the Google Cloud, you can see the Kubernetes here also. You can search here Kubernetes. See here GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. So every platform is having Kubernetes. They integrated already. That is platform as a service, right? We can directly open that platform. We can use them, right? And next one is the third one, which is SaaS, software as a service. This is reusability, like OneDrive, Google Drive, Amazon shopping site, right? These are all comes under SaaS. Okay, so these are the three service models are available in cloud platform, any cloud platform, all the clouds. Next one. See here, we have four deployment models are available. Four deployment models. What are those? Private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud. What is private cloud? So which is on-premises cloud, our local server room cloud. Okay. So for example, VMware, that is on-premises cloud. Citrix, hypervisor. These are all comes under private cloud. Okay. So next one is public cloud. What is public cloud? It is a AWS cloud, Azure cloud, Google cloud. These are all comes under public cloud. Okay. So hybrid cloud. This is very important. Most of the organizations they are using hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? So this is a combination of private and public cloud. Combination of private and public cloud, right? So next one is the community cloud. This is government cloud, defense cloud. This is very high secured cloud, right? So these are the four cloud platforms available. Four models, deployment models, not platforms. Four deployment models: private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, public cloud. So now here we have AWS regions, availability zones, edge locations available. Regions, availability zones, edge locations. So what is region? Anyone? We discussed already in previous sessions. Multi-cloud demo, right? Region is a geographical location, right? It is a data center. Region is a geographical location. It is a data center. What is data center, anyone? It's a server room, right? Yeah. So next one, availability zones. Availability zone also a data center. Yeah, availability zone also a data center. But availability zones, we can say DR data centers. DR, disaster recovery data centers, right? So in case one zone is down, other zone will take care of the resources, right? So in Mumbai region, we have four zones are there currently. Region is the primary data center. So every country is having so many data regions available. For example, if you go and check here in AWS, these are all regions. These are all regions. See, these are all regions. So here, America's regions, four regions are there: U.S. East, North Virginia; U.S. East, Ohio; U.S. West, North California; U.S. West, Oregon. These four are America's regions, data centers, right? So this is Mumbai region, Asia Pacific, Mumbai. So this is the Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, Canada data center. So Europe data centers. These are all data centers, server rooms, right? So under this data center, for example, Mumbai region. If you take Mumbai region, under this Mumbai region, again we have availability zones. Availability zones, right? So what is the use of availability zone? What is availability zone? Availability zone also a data center. What is the use of that? One availability zone to other availability zone, data will be replicated. Every moment, data will be replicated. In case one zone is down, other zone will take care of the resources. few weeks back, few weeks or 1 month back, I think. Chennai availability zone was down. Chennai availability zone was down. By the time, yeah, Chennai again, second time. This is second time. Chennai data center. So by the time the data accessed from Hyderabad, even though region also down, so that data will be accessible from other region. So North California data center was down few months back. North California data center was down. So by the time it was accessed from North Virginia, right? So AWS is providing high availability, high security. So 24 by 7 without any manual intervention, the data should be available, application should be available, whatever we host on the data center, that should be available. So that level of availability provided by AWS. Security also. Since 2012, I'm seeing AWS platform, right? So I haven't seen single security concern so far. Fine. So because AWS is providing very good security to protect the customer applications, customer databases. Fine, right, everyone? Clear, right? Yeah. Next one. What is edge location? So what is edge location? How can we enable this? How can we check this while working on AWS services? I'll show you. Okay. Even the regions availability zones also we'll discuss again. This is just introduction. Okay. Yeah. See here. So this is a US East one region, right? So this is a region, entire this region. Under this we have zones, availability zones. So three zones or two zones or four zones also, right? So in Mumbai region we have four zones are there. Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata. Four zones are there in Mumbai region, right? Yeah. So US West one, two zones are there. Other region, two zones are there. So region is a primary data center. Under this region, these are the DR data centers. DR data centers. One zone to other zone, data will be replicated. Got it right, everyone? Understand right? Yeah. So he's a Mr. Jeff Bezos who invented, who started AWS, right? In 2002, Amazon Web Services was born. In 2006 onwards, slowly, so evaluated and started giving services to outside our nations, right? So initially, what they did, they prepared infrastructure for their own applications, own business. Slowly, they started giving services to all the organizations. So currently, is leader in the market. So 33% of the market share they occupied. If you search in Google, world richest man is in second place. See here. These are the three platforms, popular platforms, AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. So in our course, multi-cloud with DevOps, three platforms will be covered. Every platform will go deep dive, right? Along with this, DevOps also will go deep dive, right? So these are the quadrants. So in last quadrant, so AWS was in first, AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. So Google is investing more on Google Cloud. They are trying to come to second place. Maybe after 1 year, 2 years, definitely they come to second place because they are increasing the data centers, they are increasing the resources. Okay. So these are all these small players: Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku. So many clouds are there. So these are the cloud partners, cloud providers. Fine. So these are the cloud popular clouds, three clouds. Cloud market share. Let's try to understand here. Market share. See here. Just a minute. So actually, this is a bit older report. I want to show you new report quickly. This is a bit older report, 2020, right? Q2. So there is a new report which is yeah. So, I'll show you quickly. latest report, which is currently AWS is having 33% of the market share. So yeah, this is the new report. Cloud market share, AWS is having 33% of the market share. Okay, so Azure is having 18%. So Google Cloud is having 9%. So this is Alibaba Cloud, right? IBM Cloud, Salesforce, TechNet, Oracle Cloud, like this. So other clouds, small players are there, right? So currently AWS is the leader. So if you understand AWS, you can understand any platform, any cloud platform. So AWS is the first platform, right? So in AWS, yeah, most of the services are available. Most of the services. If you are good in AWS, you can handle any cloud platform. Azure, Google Cloud, other clouds also. See here, cloud computing market. So this is a old report actually. So here, see here. So 2014 to 2025, so the market growth is like this. Market growth is like this. So even 2014 to 2024, so market growth is like this. Yeah. See here, coming 20 years, market would be like this. Here it is showing 2030, but coming 20 years, the market would be like this one. So every year it is growing. So jobs are growing, jobs are increasing, and projects are increasing, right? So every year it is growing. Fine, clear, right, everyone? Any questions so far, anyone? Any questions, anyone? Fine. Now, how to create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? Let's try to understand. And we can walk through the console, AWS console today. We can walk through the AWS console. What are the services available? What are the important core networking services and regions, zones, and also uh, IAM. What is IAM? So let's try to understand. Yeah, from today onwards, everyone practice daily basis. Today onwards, so today we can prepare the AWS account. We can create the you can create the AWS account, and you can start using the AWS account. You can go through the services whatever we discussed today, right? Yeah. So tomorrow we create resources. Tomorrow practically we create servers and other resources. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So how to create AWS account? How to create AWS account? Let's try to understand. Yeah. So if you want to create AWS account, just go to aws.amazon.com is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL. Enter. So click on sign into the console. Click on sign into the console. Once you click on sign into the console, it is showing two options here. Two options. So root user, IAM user. Root user, IAM user. Root user is the administrator. IAM user is the identity and access management user. So in real-time projects, always we use the IAM account only. We don't use the root account. Root is the admin, right? IAM is the normal user. Fine. So why we require IAM user here? Security. For example, 10 engineers are there. 10 engineers are there. So all are they are using a root account. Root account. So how can we track who is doing what? Is it possible? No, right? That is why everyone is having their own credentials. IAM, identity and access management. So always we use the IAM account only. From fresher to directors level, everyone use the IAM account only in real time projects. Okay. Yeah. For now, we can select root user only. So we have IAM services there. While working on IAM service, we'll go deeper. Okay. Yeah. For now, we can select IAM. Uh, for now, we can select root user, and you required one Gmail ID. Gmail ID required. You can give the Gmail ID here. Okay. Click on next. Before login, select root account. Give the don't give anything here. So click on create a new AWS account. Click on create a new AWS account. See here. Now it is asking your email address. Okay. So here you need to give the your account name, your name, email address, account name. After that, click on verify email address. Once you click on verify email address, you will get one 6-digit number to your email address. One verification code you will get. Okay. Once you get the verification code, this is the document I prepared. I share with you, everyone. See here. Once you click on create new account, AWS account, so it will ask you to provide the email address, account name. Click on verify email address. After that, you will get one verification code. That code we need to give here. Click on verify. Once you click on verify, it is a 6-digit number, right? Once you click on verify, that will be verified. See here, verified. After that, we'll ask you to provide your password, root user password, and confirm root user password. 2 times you need to provide the password. Okay. So click on continue. After that, next one. So business or personal. It will ask you business or personal. Select personal only. Don't select business. Okay. Yeah. Full name. You can give the full name, mobile number, country, region, address, city, right? So after that, give the you can give the state and the pin code, and you can check this. See here, customers with yeah. So this is the confirm agree. You can agree this. You check this. Click on continue. After that, it will ask you to provide your bank information, credit card or debit card. Credit card or debit card, it will ask you to provide. So why we require bank account here? Bank information for authentication, for confirmation, right? So they don't charge any amount from your account. They don't charge anything. Without knowing, they don't charge anything. Okay. Yeah. You need to give the either credit card or debit card number here. So debit card or credit card number. So Visa card or MasterCard only it will be allowed. Don't give the rupee account. Okay. So it will allow Citibank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, SBI Bank, this type of banks. So Karnataka Bank, Maharashtra Bank, Andhra Bank, right? These banks it will not be allowed. Okay. So either Visa or MasterCard, you can give the you can give here either debit or credit card. Okay. So and you can select your this card expiration date. You can select here. After card holder name, CVV also, CVV also, right? Once you select this, once you give this, and once you submit that, yeah, and under this, it will ask you to provide PAN card also, PAN card. So you can select no PAN card. If you select PAN card, no issues, nothing will be happen. You can select PAN card, no issues. Okay. After that, once you submit that, from your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. You will get one OTP that you need to enter. Once you enter that, 2 rupees will be deducted from your account. So from US, the people who are in US, $1 will be deducted. $1 that will be reverted after 1 week. Okay. Yeah. So after that, we'll ask you to one proof also, ID proof also. You can give the PAN card proof or ID proof, any proof, right? After that, it will ask you to provide the captcha, security check. You can give the captcha. After that, so you'll get one confirmation identity that you need to give here, right? So after that, so you can give personal usage individual. Your confirmation, your identity, personal usage individual. Click on continue. So once you click on continue, yeah, it will ask you to provide basic support or developer support or business support. You can select basic only. It is free. Basic is free. Developer support it is $29 per month. So business support $100 per month, right? Don't select this two. Select first one only. Click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, so you'll get congratulations. So account is successfully created. After that, your role, you need to select your role, whatever role you can select here. IT administrator, I'm interested in DevOps or cloud, whatever. Select this, click on submit. That's it. After 30 minutes, account will be completely activated. Understand, right, everyone? This document I'll share with you in the group. You can go through this document and you can create your account today. Okay. So I'll share with you in the group today. Everyone can create the account and start walk through the console, so that from tomorrow onwards we are going to work on the resources. Okay. Yeah. So once account is activated, next what we can do, again you can go back to console. Again you can give aws.amazon.com. Now click on sign in here. We have sign in, right? Click on sign in. Once you click on sign in, it will ask you to provide your email address. Select root account only. So because you are the owner of your account, right? You can select root account only. Give the email address here. Click on next. Give the password here. Click on sign in. Once you click on sign in, see here. Now I'm able to access my AWS account. This is my username, not login ID, username. Okay. Yeah. So once we log into the console, if you click on this, if you click here user, this is my account ID, account information. If you want to check your account information, you can check here. Organization information, you can check here. Service quotas, how many services they are providing free of cost. What is the quota, right? You can check. Billing and cost management. So whatever bill is generating, if you want to check that, you can check. So normally we no need to pay the bills for 1 year. When it is 1 year free. No need to pay anything, right? So 1 year we need to use properly. Otherwise, they charge. Whatever free services are providing by AWS, those services we can use. I'll show you how to use that. How to use the free services, I'll show you. Okay. So we should not use the paid services here. We should not use the paid services. If you use the paid service, they definitely generate the bill. They ask you to provide the bill. For example, they are providing 15 GB, 30 GB storage free of cost. They are providing 30 GB storage free and 750 hours servers free. Okay. And 5 elastic IP is free. So whatever free services they are providing, that we can use. For example, they are providing 30 GB free storage, but we utilized 50 GB. What will happen? What will happen? They provided 30 GB free, we utilized 50 GB. What will happen? They charge something. They generate bill, right? So by the time, if they generate any bill, we can email them. I'm a student. I'm using free tier accounts, right? So that what they will do, they revert back to normal state. They make it as a zero. If you don't give response 1 month, second month, third month, what they will do? Anyone? If you don't give response, what they will do? They don't charge anything from your account. They don't debit. They don't deduct any amount from your account. Okay. What they will do? They suspend your AWS account. They stop your AWS account. So that what will happen? You cannot access the resources. So by the time we can create one more account if required by using different email address, different phone number. But to avoid that issues, to avoid that AWS account suspension issues, what we will do, what we can do here, so we can use properly the services, whatever services provided by AWS. Okay, yeah. How can we use the free services? How can we work on the free services? I'll show you tomorrow. Yeah. So these are the, see here, billing and cost management. You can check here, and security credentials. If you want to change your password or username or account name, you can go through the security credentials and you can change your account information. Okay. Next one, these are the regions and zones. Okay, we discussed already, right? Data centers. Okay. So these are all active data centers here. These are all up to here active data centers. These are all also data centers. These are all data centers, but these data centers currently we cannot access because we are using free tier account, free account. So in free account, we cannot use all the services. Okay. Next one, settings, account settings. So if you select dark here, by default it is selected light, right? If you select dark, click on dark, so you can customize your console like this. You can customize your console, right? Yeah, you can select default only. Don't change anything here. And next one is so it is a support center. Click on the support. See here, support center. For example, we are working on AWS platform. We are getting network issue. So in AWS, 80% of the resources will be taken care by AWS vendor only because they are maintaining the data center. AWS is maintaining the data center. 80% of the resources will be taken care by AWS only. Other 20% we have to take care as a cloud engineer, AWS engineer, as a DevOps engineer, we have to take care, right? So any major issues happen, what we will do? We go to support center, we raise a case with vendor, AWS vendor, right? So that they receive the request will be raised and it will go to the AWS. So as per the SLA, they start working on the request. What is SLA? We discussed already. What is SLA? Every request, every ticket will have SLA, right? SLA, which is service level agreement timeline, right? So as per the SLA, they start working on the request. They complete the request. They close the request. They resolve the issue, right? So expert help. This is a yeah. So priority customers is having expert help. So directly they can call vendor, but extra charges. Okay. So this post we'll discuss later. Next one, documentation. AWS is providing official documentation. AWS is providing official documentation. So if you click on this, you can see the documentation. See here, for example, I required Amazon EC2. Click on this. See here. So I required EC2 document. So either HTML format or PDF format, right? So click on PDF format. So it is opening in PDF format. See here. This is the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud document, official document provided by AWS. See here. Even though here sign up for an AWS account, step by step, all the steps are there. Even sign up also there. So here key pair, what is key pair? What is security group? How can we launch instance? How can we connect instance? Right? So all the steps are there here. So if you go to here, account creation, for example, if you click on sign up for AWS account, click on this. They gave some URL. So they give you all the steps here. If you go down here, step by step, all the steps are there. See here, step by step. CLI also there. CLI. Okay. So this is official document, but use page. See here, 4,130 pages are there. It's a very big document, right? Yeah. Fine. So whatever document you required, you can download from this official site. Okay. So many documents are there here. Next one, training. Sometimes AWS is providing official trainings. For example, any service launches, new service, they give training. We can join WebEx meeting and we can learn that. Okay. Yeah. Getting started resource center. Okay. What is this? Apart from AWS services, they are giving other services support also, other service information also in the getting started resource center. Right. Next one, feedback. Send feedback. What is feedback? Whatever services we are using, for that services we can give the feedback. right? Yeah. Next one, bell icon. Bell icon. It is notifications. Notifications. Currently, though there is no notifications. Open issues, schedule changes, other notifications, right? So if any issues happen in the console, any server is having an issue, we get notified here. We get the notification, right? That we can check and we can troubleshoot, right? Next one is the cloud shell. Next icon is cloud shell. What is shell? It is a command line. So we'll discuss command line also in our course. We'll discuss command line also. Fine. Next one. So left top corner we have services. Left top corner we have services. Click on services. See here. These are all services available. So here we have compute services, important services, compute services in which we have EC2. This is the first service. Tomorrow we are going to start this. Tomorrow we are going to start this EC2. So in EC2 we create the servers. EC2 full form is Elastic Compute Cloud, right? EC2 full form is Elastic Compute Cloud. Tomorrow we are going to start this. Okay. Here we have Elastic Beanstalk Lambda function, right? So what is Beanstalk? What is Lambda? How can we configure Lambda? How can we use the Lambda? So we'll go deep dive. Practically we'll see. From tomorrow onwards, more into practical. So tomorrow onwards, complete sessions, practical sessions only, right? So that is why everyone should prepare your account today, right? So account should be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to start EC2 instance and other services one by one. Okay. Next one is the databases. Click on databases here. Different databases are there. RDS, DynamoDB, right? So in this database also, we have one service. Okay. In our course content, we have database also, right? Next one, important services. Management and governance. Here we have Cloud Trail, Cloud Watch. These two are monitoring tools. Monitoring tools. We'll go deep dive. And also auto scaling. AWS auto scaling. So scale up, scale down servers. By using auto scaling, we can scale up and scale down servers, right? Next one is networking and content delivery. Click on this. Here we have VPC, virtual private cloud, networking part, and Route 53. It's one of the core service. We are going to work on this. Okay. Next one, storage services. Storage. Click on storage. See here, different storages are there. AWS Backup, EFS, AWS Elastic Disaster Recovery, FSX, S3, S3 Glacier, Storage Gateway. These are all storage services. We'll go deep dive. All the storage. Practically, we'll see this as per the course content. So we see all the most of the services here. Okay, and click on security and identify, security, identity, and compliance. Click on this. So in this we have IAM. What is IAM? Anyone? What is IAM? Identity and access management. While creating account, root user, IAM user. Two services are there, two options are there, right? So IAM, which is identity and access management. In real-time projects, everyone use the IAM account only. But in personal account, we use the root account, right? So how to create IAM user? How can we connect using IAM account? How can we connect AWS console using IAM account? And how can we give permissions to IAM user? How can we maintain the IAM users? How can we control the IAM users? We'll see that practically. Clear, right? So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start practical sessions. Practically, we'll see all the resources. Yeah. So first service is EC2. First service is EC2, right? So any questions here? Anyone? Anyone having any questions so far? Yeah. So everyone create the account today. So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start EC2, S3, networking part one by one, right? Clear, right, everyone? Saturday we are going to have revision class. Saturday we are going to have revision class. This Saturday We are going to have revision class. Okay. So can you share the course content in the group? Sure, I'll share with you. So my mobile number already shared with you, new guys, whoever joined today. Yeah. So my mobile number is 96422111711. So take down my number. This is my number. So if you have any more doubts or if you want to talk to me, you can WhatsApp me, call me after this session. So this is my mobile number. Okay. Yeah. Ravi Kumar asking some question here. Yeah. Ravi Kumar, you can ask me. You can ask the question. Enable the mic. Ravi
Hi, sir. Good
Kumar, mic.
morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah,
Yes. Go ahead, please.
yeah, yeah. My doubt was like to create a AWS account, as you have mentioned, like to create first in IAM, right?
No, no, no. In AWS, while creating account, you can
While
select root.
creating an account, no, for
While
creating
creating,
account, I think I understood like to create an account and create with IAM, and when
no,
you
no,
after the creating account, log in with the root one.
no, 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 no. You can select a root only. Don't select IAM. I give you document. So while
Okay.
creating account, you can select root account only. In our personal account,
Hmm.
we can use the root user only. In real-time projects, always use the IAM user. You understand, right, everyone?
No, for
While
creating
create,
the account also root, and to log in also root.
yes, yes, yes. Root account only.
Okay.
Create root account only. Don't use IAM. In real-time projects, we use the IAM account. So we have
Okay.
IAM
Real.
service. While working on IAM service, I'll show you how to create IAM user.
Got it.
Fine. Yeah. Rizwan asking question. Revision class for new guys. Everyone can join. Everyone can join. Revision class is mainly for new guys who joined late, bit late, right? So for them, revision class, 1 hour 50 minutes of
It's fine if people who are there from beginning don't join, right?
they can join, no issue. You can join. They can also join.
No, I mean, yeah, we can join.
Hmm.
No, I understand that, but it's fine if we don't join it because it's going to be
Yeah.
covering the demo class stuff, I
Yes.
believe.
Yes. 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 If you want to
Okay,
join, you can
okay.
join.
So no,
Others
no.
not required. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Next one. Yeah. Someone asking, you can share this recorded video in group so that yes, definitely we'll share the recording. We'll share the recording. Don't worry. Any other questions, anyone? Can you go a little slow? Yeah. So we are going little slow only. So we'll set it out. Don't worry. General question asking. Step in asking general question. Are we going to understand the course content in 3 months? So AWS is nearly 35 days only. AWS is nearly 35 days maximum. Okay. So after that, 1 month completely DevOps. After that, Azure Google Cloud remaining. Okay. So DevOps will take more time, 1 month, 10 days like that. Okay. If you cover 1.5 hour, it takes 1 month, 1 week, or 1 month, 10 days. DevOps. Because DevOps, Kubernetes will take 8 hours or 8 to 10 hours. Kubernetes will take 8 to 10 hours. Kubernetes, which is very core tool. So Jenkins also same, right? So if you cover 1.5 hour, we can complete DevOps within 1 month, 10 days like that. So AWS also. So if you cover daily 1.5 hour, we can complete 1 month. Within 1 month, we can complete. Yeah. Difference between elasticity and scalability. So elasticity is increase or decreasing. So that practical will see that. Don't worry. So practically scaling is auto scaling or manual scaling. Scaling is there. Scaling, what will happen? It will scale up whenever needed, right? Whenever needed, scale down, right? So elasticity is we can increase whenever needed. Slight difference is there here. Practical, I'll show you that. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? So in this session for AWS DevOps or AWS Solution Architect, this course, AWS course is Solution Architect. Okay. AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate level training provided here. Okay. In these topics are same AWS DevOps. Yes. This is Solution Architect. This is core services. Nearly 40 services available here. 40 services. Any other questions, anyone? Yeah. So you can ping me, call me on my number. So if you have any more doubts, tomorrow onwards, completely meeting link will be changed because we allowed nearly 7 sessions, 7 to 8 sessions, 7 sessions, right? Yeah. So tomorrow onwards, link will be completely changed. So those who are not registered so far, you can register today itself, and you can add into WhatsApp group. Okay. In our WhatsApp group already 28 to 30 people are there, right? So if you are interested, you can register and you can add into WhatsApp group. Someone asking some question. When we start, when we should ask doubts if you have any. Middle of the class, yeah. So middle of the class, I don't enable the mic because recording will be disturbed. That is why. So end of the session, I give you 15 minutes time to asking questions. Okay. Yeah. So because recording will be disturbed, right? Can you provide PDF notes? Yeah, I provide you once start working on the AWS services. So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start AWS, right? Definitely, I provide you documentation. We upload into Google Drive, Google Classroom. You can download from Google Classroom. Even the recordings also will be uploaded to Google Classroom. You can access from Google Classroom, right? Clear, right, everyone? Yeah, so we can wind up here. So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start AWS services one by one, right? So tomorrow onwards, everyone should practice. My WhatsApp number already pinged in the chat, right? So this is my number is 96422111711. So this is my mobile number. So you can take down, you can WhatsApp me, you can call me. So if you have any questions, fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. So same timings tomorrow onwards, we are going to start AWS, right? So everyone should prepare your laptop and you require internet connectivity. You don't need to install any packages in your personal laptop, right? So we always connect AWS account. We always work on AWS account. Fine. Yeah. We can wind up here. Yeah. Thank you all.